So I've heard a ton of people concerned about what they're going to do with their hair during this Corona scare. And so I'm calling this Corona cuts. I've been cutting my own hair for since I was 10. And so over the years, my goal was to save up money cutting my own hair and give it to a good cause. And so we've been able to give thousands of dollars to a good cause. But I want to teach you guys how to cut your own hair. For guys who like it short and a little bit on top to mess around with, this video is for you. So the first step is to just get a really good bowl that you can put on. That was stupid. You're going to want to start with a set of good hair trimmers, hair clippers. And then, if you can see here, my little clippers here, I have the Wall, which has served me well for lots of years. And I like to do it real short on the sides so that I don't have to mess with it for a long time. So I go with the number 1 clip. And this is how you put it on. Bingo. And then you get started. I start here and go all the way up. And when you're going up the sides, you just want to go straight up, even like curve it in a little bit, because what this hair is going to do is just going to kind of go with you. And so you don't wind up getting a lot of these like rounded off edges when you're done. Ready? Found a little bit more I wanted to clean up on the side here. Ow. Oh. Catch up. Now this is a part that people want to take more seriously. I don't, but I've never heard many complaints about my hair being that awful. So my philosophy in life is if it's not noticeable, who cares, right? So basically you just take your hands through and find all those tall ones and just start chopping away. There it is. If you notice, I just went all the way around, and then you can take your hand through and see if there's any super tall ones hanging out. And on the sides you can tell, since we went straight up, see I got a little patch right there, so I'll go ahead and clean that up. Okay. Next, we're just going to clean all the stuff up. We're going to make everything a little shorter. I can't make a cut back here. It's very difficult. I used to be able to do it, but I thought, just get a smaller one and make it easy on yourself. The whole point of this is ease and saving money. So get yourself your number, looks like I accidentally went with a half on the side, so we'll just go with a half on the back too. So you get these things, I think they call them like, what, werewolf? Like where the hair just starts to really grow right there. You're going to take those and just go down. Just clean it up around the ears, clean it up back here. If you want to keep your beard, you can, or you can cut it the same length as this, or even shorter. Sometimes I like to just keep it blended right in with that, but that's getting too fancy for me. After all that, you go and ask your wife or your friends if you got all the back done. Usually my wife will remind me that I need to get this patch or this patch, so I'm gonna go find out. How's the back look?
It's a little off on this side there.
This side?
Yeah.
Told you. So now that we know, we go ahead and get our trimmers and go up a little straighter on all the areas back there, and we really focus on this side, because this is the side she said was a little long. You're not going to make mistakes if you're just going straight up. And you can kind of hear if it is cutting if you can't see. A lot of people will take a mirror and then get a different mirror, and we'll kind of do this whole thing. I gave up on that. I trust my wife. Okay, now we're done. I'm going to gel it up and let you guys see the final results. So as you can see, it's not terrible. I think you can go out like this and no one will even notice. So if you want to save some money, be able to cut your hair at home during the coronavirus, remember Corona cuts? If you want me to do a couple other styles, I totally can. But it's going to take a few weeks until it's long enough for me to cut again. I do want to say, go to your barber. We don't want to cut them out on their deals. Cut them out of the deal. But I have saved thousands of dollars over the years, and we've been able to put that money to a really good use. We have a child that we support in Africa, and we supported in Africa for a long time. So there's a lot of things you can do with the extra money, and honestly the extra time. I mean, I've been able to get this down to maybe 7, 8, maybe 10 minutes tops, and it looks fine. Nobody is looking at me and saying, your hair is nasty, you got this thing, except for, you know, my wife when I had messed it up in the back. So after that, you're going to want to take a shower, get all this hair off of you, and then you're off.